Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It is current date. It is the fall of 2025. I realized that I need to make a video before I put out the next bunch of stuff because things have changed around these parts. If you've crossed paths with me this year, you will know that Bob is no longer with us. We have the new ride. So, nothing bad happened to Bob. I just decided that it was time. Very little warranty was left on Bob, and after having to put a new engine in him in the summer of 2024, I didn't film any of that, but when I was leaving on my summer holidays for 2024, the other side of Dryden, which is halfway between Winnipeg and Thunder Bay, plus or minus a little bit, his engine went. And so my holidays got ripped away from me and I couldn't go back to work because I didn't have a vehicle, but then I also didn't know what was going on. So yeah, I decided to trade him in. I have seen him whipping around Winnipeg once, but he has Manitoba plates, so he is still around. And yeah, so we updated to something that is going to work a little bit more for what I use my vehicle for. I, of course, couldn't go entirely for what I want. I would love to be able to live full-time in my vehicle, but unfortunately the Winnipeg Manitoba weather doesn't quite allow that. So yeah, for the work and play aspect, I ended up going with a 2025 Bronco Sport Badlands edition. So it does have the low gear so that I can hopefully get myself out of sticky situations if I decide to be an idiot and get myself into sticky situations, which, by the way, I only had to call for a tow truck once with Bob. Once. Just once. And if you're on my Patreon, you got in on that adventure, or at least that part of the adventure. And I probably could have gotten out, but that was just after I got it back from my 2023 trip, and all of the front molding was all new. So I really didn't want to crack it all up with really trying to get out. So I tried my best, but at the end of the day, I went, let's call a tow truck so they can just gently yank me out. So yeah, there's that. So I don't anticipate that I should ever need the recovery boards, which are the orange things that you can see peeking through on the other side. But I have them just in case. But then I also have the 4x4. I went with a Trail Rax roof rack system. I'm not entirely impressed with the Trail Rax roof rack system. I thought that it would be a lot more user-friendly and modular than it is. Yeah, everything that I have put on there basically needs to be custom. In the first couple of videos, I'll either not refer to him by his name, but I will officially tell you that this is Bert, the baby Bronco. Yeah, I did not name Bert. So a family of Texas were visiting, and the other local cashers were talking about me and the adventures that I have been on in Bob, and that I no longer had Bob, that I had upgraded to this vehicle. And so when I was talking with them, they made a whole bunch of suggestions, and none of them kind of stuck with me except for Bert. And it's Bert as in Mary Poppins Bert, the chimney sweep. He is the everyman, the jack of all trades, if you will. And because this is my tiny home on wheels, my adventure mobile, my work vehicle, my daily driver, my everything, it was kind of fitting. And so I went with that. Nothing wrong with Bert. I definitely wanted a male name because whenever I talk to anybody about adventures that I might be going on or that I have been on, they're always very concerned about my safety. And so it is reassuring to them when I would say, oh yeah, no, Bob and I went. We just leave it at that. They can fill in the blanks or lack thereof. But yeah, so now I'll be able to say, oh no, Bert and I are going. And then it's all good. So anyways, this is Bert, the baby Bronco, because he is a Bronco Sport, which is the smaller version of the Broncos. I was not going with a full-size Bronco because I was not paying the price. And then I was also not paying the price to work because of the gas mileage. So yeah, so that is all. I need to update my logo. That kind of really sucks. I have no great pictures yet that I want to draw out and make my logo, so it's going to be what it's going to be for now. I still love Bob, and I love all that we have gotten to do together, and yeah, he'll always hold a place in my heart. All right, thank you so much for joining me, and we'll catch you next time.